Good evening, everyone. This is North Shore Preparedness coming to you from the beautiful shores of Lake Ontario. Today is Saturday, August the 1st, 2020, and we're running a temperature of about 73 degrees. It's an absolutely gorgeous evening. It's about 8:30 or so at night. So we're sort of headed toward dusk. We got some overcast a little bit. We're expecting some rain here for the next couple of days, I think. It was an absolutely gorgeous evening, so I thought I'd have a fire and have a little chat with you guys. Sort of an idea I wanted to present to you guys. Not to mention sharing the fire. It's always nice beside the fire. Now, the title of this video is going to be something along the lines of "The writing is on the wall." Now, if any of you follow me for a very long time or whatever, you'll probably hear me say the writing is on the wall a number of times. Now, what does that mean? Okay. Well, to me, that means, okay, the writing is on the wall. Like, okay, something happened, and we can see what's going to happen as a result of that, okay? So it's really important to look at a situation, something that takes place, and be able to see ahead as to what that's going to cause in the future, right? To be quite honest with you, the writing on the wall is something that compels me very strongly. From a few different examples, and I'll give you a couple in specific, but it compels me to put food back very, very strongly. So, without further ado, let's get into this a bit, okay? I hope everyone's well this evening. Saturday evening, I hope you're all fine and well and safe, having a nice Saturday. Okay, so what does that mean? The writing is on the wall. Something happened, something's going to happen as a result. Okay. We need to look forward at each situation. What happened? Okay, what is that going to cause or whichever? All right. And I mentioned to you guys the writing that has been on the wall for the last good long while now compels me strongly to put food up. Then I'll give you some examples of that, okay? All right. So when I really first started to take notice and decided very strongly that it was a good idea to put some food away was with the last year down in the States. There was massive flooding, lots of rain, and crop failures, okay? All right. Crop failures in the States. What does that mean? Well, sounds to me like there might not be any food to sell. You know what I mean? So the writing's on the wall there for that one. Okay, let me think about that. If there isn't going to be any food to sell, how will we get food? Maybe it's a good idea to put some away now while it's still on the shelves, instead of waiting or hoping the government will take care of us, because the government won't take care of us. They just won't. They'll make a show of attempting to show that they care, but they don't care. They want your tax dollars and that's it. Which is why places are pushing to open things back up, to get the economy rolling again. Because with all the stimulus and this and that, after the first lockdown, coffers are bled. Nobody's working, nobody's filling those coffers up there with their taxes, right? So it's time to push people back into work, even though, if perhaps in places, the numbers are getting larger, right? The government still needs to have their coffers full, and that's what they're pushing toward. So we have openings in stages, you know. See how that goes. We see spikes in numbers. We're seeing how that's going, right? I'm not sure that's going to be good for, you know, anyone as a whole, really. And they're talking about putting people back into schools. Well, schools are little petri dishes, right? Where they send everybody there. Everybody gets all those things, all the bugs and all the diseases. They take those back to their families, and then we can spread it from there, right? They're just great big petri dishes. So, you know, when things go back to school, I really hope they got some protocols in place to sort of mitigate that happening. Now, I'm not sure how connected all of you are with other people around the globe. Personally, I talk to people from all kinds of different countries, France, England, Germany, Australia, South Africa, all over the United States of America into Alaska, all across Canada, South America as well. And the reports that I get coming out of the more European areas are that European countries like, we'll say Germany and France, are not exporting food type goods. They've stopped to preserve those things for their own country, okay? So those things aren't getting exported from there. All right, now I wonder from how much of the crop failures in the United States last year, how much is the States exporting? You know, how much goods does the States have in their larders, right? I also hear reports out of China that their crops have been failing, or they haven't been able to harvest them, whichever the case may be. I'm not 100% on all of this. This is just reports I hear from other people, so please go do your own research. You know, I'm not the Bible on what's happening globally, but these are the things that I hear, okay? So when I hear crop failures out of the States last year, that tells me there's going to be a shortage of food. When I hear the European countries aren't exporting any food type goods, it says there's going to be a shortage of food. When I hear things like China's crops are failing or can't be harvested, that tells me there's going to be a shortage of food. You know what I mean? So when I say the writing is on the wall, when a certain situation happens, like massive flooding and crop failures in any area, to me what that tells me is like, oh, there's massive crop failures. That tells me there's going to be a shortage of food. So as a result, I've been strongly compelled over the last year and a half or so to be putting things back. And to be quite honest with you guys, I'm very, very glad I did. Because I have used my preps. You know, people go through ups and downs and good times and hard times, and I've had some hard times, and I found myself using my preps, and I was very, very thankful to have them. Had I not had them, I would have been scratching my head a little bit harder and eating a little less well. So, the writing is on the wall, ladies and gentlemen. We just need to read the book and listen to what that writing is telling us. You know, when something happens, it dictates, oh, that happened? That means this is going to happen. So, now's the time, guys. Already seeing shortages of canned goods, all kinds of things. Across the states. I believe the second wave of panic buying has begun already. So if you need things for your cupboard to sustain you through a second wave of shutdowns or anything like that, I strongly suggest you go get those now. So that's something I wanted to share with you guys. And I want to hear what you guys think about it too. Like, what's your guys' take? What do you guys? I'm not predicting the future, you know. I'm not a soothsayer, or I can't see the future or anything like that. But you know, I'm just kind of reading the writing on the wall and sort of responding to it before, with, you know, so that I don't have to respond to something else in the future for not having responded to this. But I want to hear what you guys think about what you guys think is going to be the case wherever you are on the globe. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about what's the situation in your area, just so that we can help keep the other apprised of what's going on where we are, so we can all have an idea globally of what the situation is. Okay, and I'd really appreciate it, and I'd love for you to all share that information amongst yourselves as well. So that's just an idea I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. Get your feedback on it, share a little bit of fire with you, and you know, those kinds of things. It's a beautiful Saturday night, perfect night for a fire. So I just wanted to have a little chat and bounce that off you guys. So I hope everyone's staying well and safe. I hope everyone's prepping. I hope everyone that's got a garden out there, I hope it's doing fantastic for you, okay? I've had massive failures and successes here in my tiny urban garden, which, you know, I'll share more videos on that with you guys in the future. All right, so hope everyone's well, hope everyone's safe. This is North, out for now.